Hi everyone, it's Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com, Sunday, November 27, 2011. Here with your free NFL football pick. Of course, free picks and write-ups of every single game of every single sport at SportsChatPlace.com. And then for my best bets, our staff's best bets, picks from some of the top handicappers in the world today, SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. Another winning college football Saturday for me at SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. Of course, college football Saturday has been my best day of the week, as it has been traditionally. And when you have a full slate of college football games to pick from, a lot easier to give games you think are your best bets than on a Tuesday and Wednesday night when there's maybe 1 or 2 or 3 games on, and none of those games are games you would have played if you had your choice of other games. And I just give my opinion on those games to the premium members, and I let them know that it's just an opinion, but still never fun when you're not on the right side of them, regardless of how strong or weak that pick is. But of course, we have college football bowl season coming up, and nobody hits it out of the park on college football bowl games like I do. I proved it last year. I have a documented record out on the site, and everybody who has been following the site for years, you guys know it. That's what always keeps everybody coming back. Like any when the picks games out there, you hit your really, really strong spots. You hit a couple of rough spots, but I always leave on a winning note because college football bowl season, that's where we live here at SportsChatPlace.com. Big games, NCAA tournament, college football bowl season, that's where I am at my very, very best, and it's been documented over the years. But of course, one of the tools that I use to help me with my handicapping is Sports Insight software. I've done a few videos with this already, and we've been really successful with them, so we're going to try another one today. You guys can see the game I have highlighted there is the Washington Redskins and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I don't just use Sports Insights for every pick, or as the final thing in making a pick. I just see if it fits in with all of my other things that I'm using to handicap the game. And in this game, it actually is a little different because in this one, I would have thought that Seattle was going to crush Washington. Washington, I think, is one of the worst teams in the NFL. I know I said that earlier during the preseason, and I really took it from a lot of the Washington fans out there. And I said Rex Grossman is not a viable NFL quarterback, and John Beck, not a viable NFL quarterback. And they really, really ripped me, talking about how great Rex Grossman looked in the preseason and how great Beck looked and how the pad level of their blockers was going to get it done for them. I got news for you, Redskin fans. Your team stinks with a capital S. Mike Shanahan's ego getting in the way of him getting a good quarterback that could possibly win some football games, and maybe make it worth that ticket price that you guys are paying, actually worth the money. But in any event, they traveled to Seattle for this one, and I really, when I was thinking, the Redskins going on that road trip to Seattle, which is generally brutal for most teams, I just thought that Seattle would really wipe it. But when you look here, the public is 58% on Seattle, but the line has dropped from Seattle -6 to Seattle -3. And what that's telling us is that even though 58% of the bets, not 58% of the money, but 58% of the amount being bet is of the actual bets being made are being made on Seattle, that 42% that's being bet on the Washington Redskins is where the big money is. It's possibly a syndicate. Who knows? But it could be someone that knows something. In general, someone who's betting against the public and betting against them in a big way, enough to move the line 3 points with 20% less of the action on that. Pretty strong move there. And I'll tell you what, I like Seattle here. Sports Insight says take the Washington Redskins. So we're going to find out. So far, every single one of these videos that we've done, I've agreed with Sports Insights. Where we've disagreed with the public. This one, a little bit different story. So let's see how it plays out. And I'll tell you what, looking at this, maybe the Redskins aren't such a bad play. I've never been a big Tarvarius Jackson. This wasn't a game I was going to give as a premium pick anyway. But I'll tell you what. Let's roll with Sports Insights. Take the Washington Redskins and the 3 points. If you're interested in finding out more about Sports Insight software, if you go to any of my football picks articles, go to the premium section or any of the college basketball picks or any of the NHL pages, there's a banner for Sports Insight software. Just click on the banner, you'll get a free trial to try it out, check it out, and they don't just give you the lousy version of Sports Insight software. They give you the full-blown pro edition, all free of charge for the trial period. So check it out. This is Mitch from Sport. There's all kinds of stuff on here, by the way. Weather, injuries, way ahead of everything else. There's so much information on here. You could literally spend hours a day looking at it. I use it every single day in my sports handicapping. But anyways, this is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our free sports picks, write-ups, and action at SportsChatPlace.com. And for my best bets, our staff's best bets, and picks from some of the top handicappers in the world today, SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow with probably some college hoops or Monday Night Football.